adjusting to a style of play in hardpoint that's slower than Advanced Warfare, where he's going to have to kind of play in those stagnant anchor positions. Is that going to be something that's going to be difficult for him to adjust to?
I don't think so at all. At least watching him play now, I know he had a rough start because he got the game a little bit late, but he's been grinding as much as anyone.
Yes.
No, he's been doing 24-hour streams a ton, like we were talking about earlier. No, I just don't think so at all. He's won now on what, 5 or 6 titles, different FPS titles. You've proven at that point that you can pretty much win in any game that involves shooting and holding a controller.
I agree. I just need to get your opinion. I know there are some people who still don't believe he can be kind of like a standstill anchor, but I think that's why you have like Crim and Karma who can both run an AR, and you see a 3-person make it 1 team kill in there. So only 2-player HCXD add a formal, as you're going to see OpTic Gaming start to push down tracks, trying to get control of that. Crim going to be using his scythe. See that one in the kill feed, just trying to stay alive. Methods picks up 2, Felony with another, and this one just going to be contested. You see smokes coming in, Maven.
Yeah,
is Karma busting out
and
a
this is
keyway,
fine.
not able to kill anybody.
If you don't have control here, you don't really need to throw away a ton of control. At least just get somebody in, try to contest as best you can. You don't usually see a ton of time here on this Rails hardpoint. Just make sure you're not feeding them streaks. This is one where we're going to see players really start to get close to streaks. Is we have what, 100 points away. Methods from a car. Anybody else that close? No, just working towards HC cars. So even though they were kind of throwing their bodies at the hard point there, OpTic not giving anyone streaks because they were at least able to trade some kills effectively, Matt.
Yep, but it's CLG almost doubling up OpTic Gaming here at the start. I don't think anyone expected this. I expected this to be a close matchup. Nope, coming out here early with a big lead for CLG, not something that I would have predicted. I think OpTic definitely makes this one closer coming back into this first one, but you're going to see Formal working around small fence. He's going to get taken out by BL Fire, flying in there with the scythe. Not a fan of that play. Would have liked to see him set up top barn. No, not in a position to rotate all the way back to Grannies, but still want to keep control out of your CLG. You've done such a good job of it in the first half. Don't want to give up that control going into the second half as hard one.
Yeah, he was on a 3 streak too. He was really starting to get rolling there and made that kind of crazy play with the scythe. One of those plays, if you're able to pick up 2 kills with it, you kind of have that hero play, get that confidence going, but he falls a little bit short here. Now, take a look at it. Still going to be about a 50-point advantage for CLG. Methods with the ridiculous shots on Karma there, back alley. That's a monstrous kill, because now it's going to be a little bit easier here to push as they're going to start to get forward, but they have a player flanking. Who is that was coming out behind him? That's Crim 6. He's got 2 lined up right in front. Now, does he not realize they're right to the right? No, he did see him. He's able to clean it up there. Karma picks up the other 2. This is OpTic's chance to start to roll back in this one a little bit. They've got the backside of 10 covered. They've got alley covered as well. Who's got eyes on Bricks? There's only really 1 player set up in there. That's going to be Formal, and he's going to be taken out. So Bricks is where they have to flood right now if they're CLG.
Yeah, and for a second I thought Crim was going to give the team bad spawns here all the way in the back alley, but you know, there was 1 player pushed all the way up for OpTic through 10. That player actually taken out, so you see the good spawns starting to come in for CLG. Only 25 seconds left. OpTic definitely in a position to make a comeback here. Maybe at least tie it up, potentially take a lead, but CLG set up for that next hill. They're going to rotate early, give up the rest of this time for OpTic, and I like that decision.
Well, Karma might be able to disrupt this. If he's able to sneak through here, nope, he couldn't get through with the car.
I mean, he's pretty close to a lightning, though.
Oh, I'm staying with him. He's on a 5 streak right now. He's 22 and 20, doing an excellent job right now. Almost has a minute in the hard point as well, Matt. The question is, can they break this? This is one of the tougher hard points to break in the game if you know the back spawn. I think Formal's able to take out one of the players holding anchor. There's still another one there, but now he's in. He's got the lightning strike. He's able to beat one down as well. He's somehow staying alive. The shots, I believe, were coming in there from mid-street. I thought there might be one behind as well.
Did he just get wall-banged with an Annihilator?
I think that he absolutely
did. Yeah, he did.
All right.
Unbelievable play right there from Complex. Just, you know, shooting through the wall, picks up 3 with his Annihilator. 1 in the hill. You talk about making a big play. That is the biggest incredible play as ever. Now he's going to call in the HC. He's going to pick up another one on the stairs. An amazing break single-handedly by Complex.
Yeah, because that could have been, this is going to end up being, what, a 30-point swing?
Oh.
That could have been for OpTic Gaming, and he's able to bust in. I know it's not a one-man show. You know there's other players that are distracting. That's as close as you get to a one-man show.
You can say as a one-man break. I mean, he takes out 3 with Annihilator, goes in a hill, calls the ACXD, picks up the last one, but OpTic Gaming takes the lead here. You're going to see Formal with an Annihilator of his own. He's going to get 1, able to pick up a second, but he's going to get stuck, not able to get a 3rd shot off.
I've been watching, I'll watch Formal stream quite a bit because, well, honestly, any hour I turn it on, he's live, and he is nutty with the Annihilator. Like, some of the shots I've seen him hit, just turning on people, is pretty wild. You can see how it could be a difference maker, especially potentially on this hard point, had he been able to stay alive for a second later. You can really, I mean, it's just shooting fish in a barrel. Just long lanes you're looking at, basically, with a one-shot gun.
Well, you figure players who are, very accurate, have those good AR shots, going to be very good with the Annihilator as well. So guys like Formal, guys like JCap, guys like Poofy, definitely going to be seeing them make some amazing plays with the Annihilator. We always look back, we see Fierce, with the Annihilator back at the LAN qualifier, and it's going to be CLG getting control of tracks, though, taking that lead. OpTic doing a nice job making a comeback, Maven, but still just not enough. I think you're going to need to see them fight more for those spawns for this next auto hill. They're able to take those spawns back. They should be able to take back the lead.
Yeah, it seems like they, I don't know, there's a couple of hard points they've looked pretty comfortable holding, but they haven't been interested in rotating early for the most part. I mean, they weren't even close to rotating out of having that grandma spawn. I mean, they were way late to that party. I know Karma was probably hoping to do some work with his HC car, but this is kind of how we saw OpTic remember at the beginning of Advanced Warfare, they were a little, I don't want to say overconfident, but not as disciplined. They got away with their skill. They got away with just being able to pick up kill after kill, win every gunfight. I think they're going to need to be a little bit more structured in this game, and we'll see how that works out over the first couple of months here. Yeah,
Karma uses that Hellstorm, though, able to pick up 2, and I think this is obviously going to be a little bit of a different role for Scump, right? He's going to still put up big numbers. He's going to be the Scump everyone expects him to be, but with the other 3 putting up big numbers in the slaying department, especially on a map like this, running AR is going to be very difficult, especially I think that kinetic armor ban might bother him a little bit. That kinetic armor, he's able to pop it, go into the hill, pick up those 2 pieces. Now using active camo has to play a little bit differently.
All right, well, the original rotation is going to be CLG. They've got a player in bricks, and this is what we saw Krim do last time. He was the one that flanked around. Now it's going to be Felony able to pick them up on the first push in back alley, and he just absolutely guns Karma. He's got another one. Can't pull out the pistol in time. Scump's able to take out 2, and that's big from Scump, but unfortunately, BLFire and crew ran, and now they've got a sight from the back. He's been able to tag up 1. I don't think he's going to get re-peaked from back alley. He's jumped out. Is he going to lose his sight? That's .1 on the clock, and BLFire's going to get back in. It's going to turn into almost a couple of kills. That would have been absolutely nuts, because that was... I
could not have think of a worse way to lose your sight than just jumping off the map.
Back in.
So it looks like CLG is going to give up the last 19 seconds or so to OpTic. On that hill, Formal trying to rotate, not early enough. See Methods trading that kill there with Felony. This is a huge gunfight. Methods able to win this one, should be able to control this for his team. Scump is able to just pick him off with that SMG for Karma. Flying through the back, trying to pick up this kill. He's got Krim with him as well. And just like that, OpTic able to take those spawns back. Huge plays by Karma, Krim, and Scump to get control of this.
Yeah, that was just really a team pinch. They did such a good job of shooting at players together. Yeah, I mean, it was some assist on every single kill there as they were pushing the back spawn. It's very difficult to take that by yourself. I'm missing Formal, just absolutely go off the Annihilators. He's just picked up 3. Can he pick up any more? He's going to be taken off the White Heglich. But there, you saw him really, at least on the kill feed, able to get it done with the Annihilator again. He's 42 and 30.
Yeah, and just a fantastic comeback by OpTic Gaming. You see the hill was in contention for a little bit. Scump able to win 2 gunfights in it. Gonna take game 1, 250, 186. And once they get rolling...
Well, that's another example of when they get away with stuff. Like, they weren't the first team to get set up for grandmas at all. There were already 2 players back there from CLG. It just didn't matter. When they're on,
not
they
many
swarm
SMG
together.
players